I'm putting this video out because I'm letting my dinner cool off. I said for dinner tonight I'm having chicken, and you can see this. This is my dinner plate, but I'm gonna let it cool off. It's chicken, peas, and mashed potatoes. But it's fucking hot right now, so I'm letting it cool off because it just got done cooking. No, if you're gonna ask me if I was the one cooking, no, my mom does all the cooking. But let's get back to the main video that I want to talk about here. It's the sign that Trump knows he's in trouble. The self-described very stable genius wants everyone to know he's still a Trevor's attack, which he isn't. Donald Trump's fixation on a standard cognitive test included in a recent medical exam is turning into one of the more bizarre passages of an already strange presidency, with the U.S. fake president treating the evaluation like some kind of advanced degree. He says he claims he proved he was all there because he aced it, which he didn't. Trump told Faux News this month, claiming doctors were very surprised at his unbelievable performance, and I don't think that's anything to do. And do I believe that's what they said to him? No. His braggadocio reveals his ultra-competitiveness, self-obsession, and incessant attempts to exaggerate any achievements that he claims he has. Whether it also reflects the understandable foreboding of a 74-year-old, only Trump would know. It led to an odd exchange with Faux's Chris Wallace this weekend. Chris Wallace said that he took the test too when he heard that that Trump passed it, and Trump asked, "Well, yeah, how did you do?" Wallace says, "Well, it's not a hard test." He says they have a picture and it says that's what's that? And it's an elephant. And Trump goes on to claim, no, it's all misrepresentation because yes, the first few questions are easy, but I bet you couldn't even answer the last 5 questions. I bet you couldn't, and they get very hard the last 5 questions. Trump has failed to halt the pandemic or save the economy upon which he was anchoring his bid for a second term. Now, as the election looms, the oldest president ever inaugurated for a first term is desperate to paint his slightly older rival Joe Biden as senile. The 77-year-old presumptive Democratic nominee likes to hint at eternal youth by jogging on camera and says he can hardly wait to prove his cognitive chops in a debate. During his fake presidency, Trump has endured sometimes unfair assessments by outside experts who diagnosed him with a manner of mental ailments without ever examining him, but now that he's raised the issue of mental fitness, he's putting himself under scrutiny, and of the 2 candidates in this race, only one indulges in wild late-night Twitter rages, displays extreme narcissism, bullies foreign leaders, lies multiple times a day, and wonders aloud whether injecting disinfectant could cure the COVID-19, and this isn't Biden. Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards followed scientists' advice by requiring residents to wear face masks, and now he's looking for divine assistance as the number of COVID-19 infections continue to climb in the Pelican State. Starting today, I am beginning 3 days of fasting and praying for our state through July 22nd, he tweeted Monday. Yeah, I would do everything like the fasting, but I wouldn't do praying because I'm an atheist, so fuck the prayer. Here's a sign that Trump knows that he's in fucking trouble. With his polls tanking and the coronavirus pandemic raging in states that took his early opening advice, Trump performed a huge reversal on Monday. We are united in our effort to defeat the invisible China virus, and many people say that it is patriotic to wear a face mask when you can't socially distance. There's nobody more patriotic than me, your favorite fake president, Trump tweeted alongside a photo of him in a mask. Technically, Trump, you're not my favorite president, and you're not patriotic, so fuck off. For days, his aides have been trying to convince him to show that he can no longer ignore the fast worsening crisis. His tweet came after a weekend poll showed Trump trailing his rival Biden by 20 points when voters were asked who could best handle the pandemic. He is also planning to resume public briefings on the crisis. These have been on a pause ever since because it became clear that Trump's lack of preparation and wild theories were exposing inadequate leadership in the office. Perhaps this new approach can slow Trump's descent into the polls and might even help convince his supporters to take government advice seriously. But after months of assailing science, playing into a conservative dogma that equates masks with muzzles and lying about the true nature of the pandemic, Trump has already done plenty of lasting damage to the fucking U.S. And now the virus has shown before that it's impervious to political gestures. Yeah, I don't know how much more badly he can fuck up. Okay, but okay. So if you like the video, give the video a like and subscribe to the channel Ryan Van Wyk, and also and also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when a new video comes out. And thanks for listening.